for Congress. How's that going for you?
Brad, how you doing, man?
Pouted through it. How about you?
Hey, I'm hanging in there. It's going really well. It's going great, actually. You know, get a chance to meet a whole bunch of folks every single day. Early mornings, late nights, you know, kind of like training camp without the pads and all the sweating, so and grunting. But it's going really well. Exciting time. We've got early ballots. They go out here in less than 40 days, and so we're right around the corner.
What is Election Day? I don't even know.
Well, the primary election day is the 26th of August, but most people actually in Arizona, you can have your ballot mailed directly to you. So if you sign up on the permanent early voting list, you can just have your ballot mailed to you. You can sit in front of your computer, do your research, fill out your ballot, mail it in, never have to leave the house. So it's pretty convenient.
You're not in my district. That's why I don't know. I should be paying more attention to this. You're District 9. Some people may not know what area of Maricopa County that is.
Absolutely. So it's kind of probably easiest to just say I'm running against Kirsten Sinema. So that may click it in people's minds. And then also, it's really sort of the heart of East Valley metro area, Ahwatukee, all of Tempe, West Chandler, West Mesa, South Scottsdale, and then it goes Phoenix, Arcadia, South PV, and kind of follows the geography around the mountains up north. And Dunlop is about as far north as it goes. It's
a lot of territory, it sounds like.
It is. It's the most, I think it's actually the smallest district geographically. It's a very diverse district, obviously, but it encompasses ASU, which obviously Tempe, ASU, that's home. So I like the home field advantage.
Andrew Walter with us for a couple of minutes. Well played. Have you knocked on doors?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I mentioned there's been a lot of sweating. Going through the dry cleaners know me by my first name now. But yeah, knocked on doors, you bet. Going to different events, people are gracious enough to open up their home, you know, invite 5 people, 20 people, 50 people, whatever the number is, and we'll come in and hang out. Folks can ask any questions they like. We get to talk a little bit policy, a little bit of football, and have some fun, and so that's a great opportunity to meet voters. So we're doing all those types of things.
Have you had unpleasant situations knocking on doors?
Oh, sure. You know, you get the occasional, you know, I'm busy slam. You know.
And how'd you handle that? How did you handle that the first time it happened?
I mean, I was a bit taken aback, to tell you the truth. If I'm going to be honest about it, I was kind of thinking, you know, but I get it. I'm 6'5", 6'6". I'm a big person. I felt like I was dressed halfway decent, so you know, I didn't look like I was threatening. But then, you know, you also get the aspect. You're knocking on the weekends a lot of times. You know, people are just wanting to hang out. They work their butts off all week, and the last thing they want to do is have to. They don't know who. I mean, am I selling something? Trying to sell encyclopedias, right? Like I get it.
You look like an encyclopedia seller. I can
hey, if
see
you can
that.
sell encyclopedias, you can sell about anything. So,
have you found any sort of carryover? And I've asked you this question before, but in a different sort of way. Now that you're coming to the finish line, so to speak, have you been able to take a lot from your time at football? Maybe it's doors being slammed in your face, like when you're quarterbacking the Raiders and you knew you were going to get crushed. Have you been able to take some of your NFL and collegiate stuff and apply it here?
Oh, tons. You know, what you learn as a student athlete and a professional athlete, never to give up, to continually persevere. Say people tell you no, thankfully they're saying yes more often than no, but the point is you have to brush it off and keep moving. I mean, that's no different than in life, but sports are such a great teacher of that principle that you get to carry over. And I've carried over into this. It's building a team, right? I mean, it's no different than building a team, championship team in the football world or in politics. It's all about personnel, putting the pieces together so that you can win. I mean, that's why we play, to win the game. So it is so, all those experiences carry over. The dog days of summer, I mean, that's training camp, right? I mean, that's even before training camp, that's working out when it's 112 degrees and the games seem like a long way away. So it's persevering, and literally that there is no better, well, I suppose military, but other than that, there's no better teacher of those principles in life that allow anybody to be incredibly successful.
I talking with Andrew Walter for a couple of minutes. Brad Sussmat, Sports360AZ, AZ Central Sports, White Mountain Radio, and on Twitter at Brad Sussmat. Andrew, of course, running in District 9. Your former teammates or NFL from ASU or the NFL, have you received encouragement from any of them along the way, or discouragement?
No, actually encouragement, and they've helped financially. People that I didn't even anticipate helping financially. I don't.
Like who?
I don't know that. Well, okay, I was thinking about whether or not I should share, but Justin Fargas, he's a guy, USC. We played against each other in college. Played together with the Raiders, and early on, we've tried to stay somewhat in touch. Not as great as anybody would like, but he helped financially. But then also just very complimentary, and Justin's a guy who, hey, if I was in your district, I'd be voting for you because I know what kind of a guy you are, and that's what I care about. So that's cool. He doesn't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even live in the state, but the fact that he's willing to support, that's somebody that comes to mind who, it's just very, very cool, and it's encouraging, very encouraging.
What do you make out of Todd Graham? Switch over to football for a minute. What do you make out of Todd Graham and his quarterbacks? You've still been very active there in seeing the players. I know you've been focused on your campaign, but you've spent some time over there. What do you make out of Taylor coming into this season and some of these young guys coming on board?
Absolutely. Taylor is a stud. Coach Graham is absolutely got the program heading in the right direction. I'm thrilled with where we're at. We've got the stadium project going. We've got people on board. Fans are excited. We've got talent. So it's a great time to be a Devil. I think this year Taylor has an opportunity to break about every record in school history, which for a guy like me, we didn't win the Pac-10 championship, so that's kind of what I can hang my hat on. But which I'd trade it for the championship. But,
sure.
He's probably going to do that. He's probably going to break all the records, and he's earned it. So you tip your cap and you love it. So, and then just go ahead.
I didn't see it coming with Taylor Kelly. Did you?
I didn't either. Frankly, I didn't think anybody did. When talking to some of the people close to Coach early on, I don't think any of the coaches knew that Taylor was going to step up in the way that he has.
Mm-hmm.
But he did, and that's one of the things. I heard a story from one of those folks. They said, Taylor went in early on and not arrogant or brash, but he said, "Coach, I'm going to be your starter." And Coach, I appreciate that. I like the confidence. So, we'll obviously settle it on the field, and that's what you have to do. But he knew from day one, and I don't think anybody else did. You love that in a quarterback. That's what you need in the huddle.
Well, I have to tell you, you were not up in Pine Top this last weekend that I saw for the White Mountain Sun Devil event. You're down here working your tail off. But you have a lot of people out there that are rooting for you and supporting you. We missed you up there, and I'll see you down the road.
That sounds great, Brad. Yeah, I unfortunately couldn't make it this year. Obviously grinding. We're at the end of the quarter. I guess that would be it's a nice opportunity to plug the website if people are interested. Check us out, andrewwalter2014.com. We need your help. If you feel like volunteering, we need that. If you feel inclined financially, we need that. The end of our quarter is the 30th. But you know what? If you just want a yard sign and you want to get the word, spread the word out to your folks, please do that because that's what it takes. So I appreciate that, Brad. Sun Devil Nation has been terrific. Like I said, it's my home field, and it's nice to know there's a home field advantage there, too.
Thanks for your time. Good luck. Stay well.
Thank you, Brad. See you, man.
There's Andrew Walter with us for a couple of minutes. I'm Brad Sussmat, Sports360AZ.com, AZ Central Sports. On the other side.